Hello everyone, and welcome to my brand new channel, 417 Man Cave. I am K-Dub. I can be found usually on the Pop Goes the Culture podcast, and sometimes we will be doing videos from the man cave here, well, man-child cave, and sometimes we'll be doing it down at the Pop Goes the Culture studios. So I was trying to figure out, what do I need to do. I was trying to think of all the fancy things I could do for this channel, and the more I thought about what can I do, days turned into weeks turned into months, and so I decided if I'm going to do it, I need to just do it. I need to just go ahead, and I need to just get it started, get something on film. So then I had to decide what would be the first thing I'm going to unbox. And I do have a lot to unbox here. And you're going to find out that I'm going to be unboxing older stuff from the 80s, 90s, early 2000s. And then I'm going to be unboxing brand new things that came out, as early as a week or so ago. So here's 3 examples of what's come out kind of recently here. And I figured I would start out with Spawn. I figured that would be a great place to start. And I've been collecting Spawn since the early 90s when they came out. And I've slowly been picking up some here and there. And we have Gunslinger, the original Gunslinger, I never got. And I'm hoping to get it one day just to say, okay, I've got all of them. And, then I also pick up some, other McFarlane line, like the DC Multiverse, Lobo. Lobo is always a big favorite of mine. And, so I'm going to be unboxing some old Spawn. I got about 8 or 9 of those I'm going to unbox on this channel. So, give a like, a subscribe, and comment. Let me know, what can I do? What would you like to see? What would be fun to, it is a work in progress. So you will have to stay with me and watch me grow. There'll be things that I'll be adding and cleaning up my area and stuff. Right now I've got a table full of Millennium Falcon over there. I got the new Swamp Thing hiding behind there. You can probably see it a little bit. No, maybe not. Yeah, there's his head peeking out. And and I'll be showing all that stuff. And anything you want to know along the way, just ask. I've got a collection of old 80s toys and stuff that I kept from when I was a kid. And I add all time. I'm a big Marvel Legends collector, all that. So, but let's go ahead and dive in. Let's start out. I'm going to start out with the Gunslinger Spawn, and this is the one that has the Gatling gun. And pretty much, I'll have a comparison of the first one that came out, not the original, of course, but the one that came out last year. And you'll see that, yeah, he's pretty much the exact same, but instead of having the holster in the back that holds the rifle, he's got the Gatling gun. So, but I love the packaging. I love the background. I really wish that the stand for it was maybe down on the ground, or down, inside the box here, because this background is fantastic. I'd love to put it together and have it maybe even in the background with them on display. But you've got a really nice, I love this cartoon look for him, the comic book, I suppose. And here's they don't really say a lot about it. He's the Gunslinger Spawn. Maybe this is how you'd like to pose him. I may pose him. I don't know. We got some, there's 22 moving parts. McFarlane, if you know anything about him, he's not shy about having a bunch of that stuff. And here's a really cool pig. Not much going on. And I will say, of course, there's all your little blurbs and everything, and your nothing fancy going on there. But I will say I am an out-of-box collector. And if you're an out-of-box collector, if you have the opportunity, now of course I will look at every figure inside if there's 3 or 4 on the shelf, I'll look at every figure and see, okay, like this one, I actually liked it because the hat dipped down a little bit further, and the brim of the hat here dipped down a little further, kind of gave it a little bit more of a shadow, a little more mysterious, that gunslinger look. And but I like that a lot. And sometimes, maybe the cape will be a little different, or something will be a little different. Maybe the paint job, maybe they got a lot of white over here in the black or something like that, or vice versa, however these things are done. And or maybe the red on the thing there bled over. But if you can get the package and say, everything looks great, but there's, this thing's bent, or something like that, or this thing's a little torn, or something like that, by all means, buy those. Leave the perfect boxes for someone who might be an inbox collector, because they're going to want pristine and everything. So if you like the way the figure looks in the thing, take the broken box. And this is a good example of, that's what I did. You see on this Lobo, there's my thumb inside, I'm touching him. That's how the box, and nothing wrong here. Nobody broke into it trying to steal anything. It's just how the shipping happened. But there were 2 different ones there, and they both looked great. This one had this going on. That's the one I bought. So we can go ahead and let's go ahead and get out the old trusty X-Acto knife here, and we can give it and we're going to try to give it without maybe cutting stuff. We'll do it the right way. All right. And but again, I love Spawn, and I try to get as many as I can. I'm getting a lot of variants, which is pretty awesome. And this slides right out. You couldn't ask for anything better. We'll go ahead and toss that in the floor, and we'll go ahead and take out his stand, because a lot of these McFarlane, well, anything Marvel Legends are the worst offenders about standing up, and he does not make it easy. But see, now you've ruined that, and there's no really saving it unless you want to have, that would look weird. But if it was here, I guess it couldn't be, but you could, I don't know, put it behind, put it back here. But that scene is so cool, and that is a shame that it is like that. But guns look like they are taped in, so we can just go down through there, and another little down through there, and go ahead and take these on out. And I don't know if you've probably, if you're watching this, you probably have seen the guns, but I don't know if you pick that up or not. But man, the detail in those skulls are just, and they're on both sides, and they're just, those are fantastic. And of course, they're big old peacemaker looking things. And let's see what we got here. This is taped in, or this is not taped in, but it is got that. So I'm going to be really careful and pop that, and I'm going to be really careful here and pop that. I've been using X-Actos many years. I was a airbrush artist, and I've had to cut out a lot of stuff and be careful on the paint and stuff. So there looks like around there, looks like back here we have a couple on the wrists, so I'm being careful not to cut. Something I will tell you, if you get into the old Spawn, is the old Spawn figures are fragile. And he popped out a lot better than his predecessor, because I fought with that thing forever. But okay, so scoot this stuff back, and we can I will go ahead actually, and I will lower down. I know, real professional, right? I'm learning, guys. Stay with me, please. Of course, he fits in a stand. He should fit in a stand just fine. Little trouble, but there he is. And then, of course, his guns go in like so. And we'll go ahead and get those put down in there. They don't go in super smoothly, but they go in. So we'll put them in about that far. I'll fiddle with it later. So put that one went in a lot easier. So okay. And then we'll bend his arms. His arms been pretty good out of the package, no heating it up or anything, so that's a positive. And then I want to say I've seen people turn it the other way, but yeah, going back to the old, if you collect the old Spawn, be careful, man. The wrists are super fragile. The fingers, anything like that is just crazy fragile. Like these I can bend, and it's relatively warm. It's not warm here in southern Missouri. It is starting to get, it's trying to get a little warmer, but it's still cold, so I got to be careful. And I did heat up the room a little bit, so he's being a little cantankerous. He doesn't want to stand too well. All right, buddy, come on, you're killing me over here. You're making me look bad in front of everybody. All right, so we'll turn that, kick that back a little bit. All right, there we go. So, I mean, all in all, I just kicked the stand. Sorry, everyone. I'm vibrating. That's got to be awesome for you guys to watch. Sorry about that. Again, do channel. I'm trying. But, so there he is, and we can give a 360. The guns, again, are just beautiful. I'd like to come in maybe with a little white and hit those and give them, that kind of look, but we'll see. Because these are mine. I don't care. I'm keeping them until I die, and then the, family can do whatever they want to with them. And they may cuss me for not getting as much money out of them, or these things may not be worth anything. I always tell everybody, my age group is, another 20 years, we're going to start, going away. And these are the things we loved. The next age group below that might know it, might have seen a Big Brother, might have seen something like that have them, but no real like, oh yeah, I love that, this and that. So, but, well, I won't get into any more of that. Let's keep it nice and fun. Here is the other Spawn, and you can kind of see his head's, I mean, it's the exact same one, but that brim is just like kicked down just a little bit and just gives it a tough look. But of course, this one, as you know, comes with the rifle, and that thing is just absolutely beautiful too. The detail, skull with the flames and everything. I mean, this is such an amazing figure. This was my figure of the year last year, hands down was. I love it. But there's those two together, and we are expecting, Todd did say that expect a Gunslinger on a horse. Now, I'm thinking about getting the series with, there's a Batman, the female Robin, I can't think of her name, and I apologize for that, but Superman and Joker, I believe, and you build a horse. And that horse, I've seen these on that horse that looks amazing. So that's probably what he's going to do. Todd loves to reuse stuff, so you will get this exact same one, and he will just be on that horse, and it'll be probably $80, who knows. Maybe not. Maybe he'll be cool and, do it more around 50, but like Cygor, and that's 50. And that's pretty big. So, but anyways, I hope you enjoyed my very first video, and I will promise I will get better. I will look at maybe more lighting if you think the lighting needs improvement or whatever, but I'm going to be unboxing him, and I'm going to be unboxing him, and I'm going to be unboxing some of these, and I've got some old Marvel Legends, not old, just I think there was a couple of years. But anyways, I found a whole bunch of Star Trek figures, Next Generation. I love those. And I found them super cheap at a garage sale. So I'll be doing some of those. And then old Spawn, just whatever. So again, like and subscribe so you'll know. You can set notifications, if you want. And I know people don't do that. And I know there's a ton of these channels that will, they'll give you all the details, like Gunslinger Spawn appeared in blah, blah, blah year, and this was the thing, and this is how many series, and, they can tell you all that stuff. And guys, I just think if I like something and I think it's cool, it goes in my collection. And I've always thought Spawn was awesome. That's why they're in the collection. I've always thought Gunslinger Spawn was just... I love old westerns. I grew up on them when I was a kid. And the Gatling gun, how awesome is that? Who wouldn't love to shoot a Gatling gun? Oh my God, that'd be amazing. But, just that's why I'm drawn to this figure. But I love all my Spawn. Maybe if this channel gets big and you guys decide, hey, we'd like to see your Spawn collection, I'll set them all up. We'll go by, the different waves. I'll show what I've got in each wave, and we can discuss it. And we can do that. We can look at Marvel Legends. We can look at whatever you guys want to look at. So just let me know, and I hope you follow along with me and go through this journey. And I appreciate it so much. And everyone, just be good to everybody out there. The world is still a little crazy, still a little tense. Let's enjoy this stuff. This is the kind of stuff that makes us happy. If you're watching this, it's because this stuff makes you happy. Don't go on the forums being poopy. Don't, tell somebody their collection sucks because it's not as big as yours, or they have something that you wouldn't, Don't do that. Just keep scrolling or whatever. But man, if you like it, tell them you like it. Give them a like, give them a subscribe, give them a comment on Facebook like, dude, that is awesome, how cool is that? Just all that kind of stuff. Just be good to one another out there, and let's keep enjoying our action figures and our toys and our whatever you want to call it. Just be good to one another, and I will talk to you later. Hope to see you around. Bye.